Welcome to the deep dive here on Azeem USA. The new live-action How to Train Your Dragon isn't just another remake, it's a record-breaking phenomenon that's shocking Hollywood. But is it just hype or is there something more going on? Today, we're digging into the numbers and reactions, using data from industry giants Variety and Forbes to unpack what these stunning results mean not just for this film, but for the future of remakes. There are some genuine surprises in here, so let's get right into it. Okay, first up, the money. Variety lays out the initial box office details, and they are huge. The live-action Dragon pulled in a massive $35.6 million just from its Friday opening, including preview screenings. It launched in over 4,300 locations across North America, which is a massive number of screens. Now that might just sound like a big number, but to put it in perspective, that gives it the fourth biggest opening day of 2025 so far, placing it right up there in the big leagues behind only the Minecraft movie, the Lilo and Stitch live-action, and the new Captain America. But here's where it gets really interesting. The film is already projecting far above what forecasters initially thought it would make for the entire weekend. The early projection for the three-day weekend is now around $82.7 million. The original forecasts were closer to 70, maybe 80 million at the absolute tops. Beating expectations right out of the gate always signals good things. And if it hits that $82.7 million, it means this would be the biggest debut ever for any How to Train Your Dragon movie, period. Yes, bigger than the beloved animated ones. The last one, The Hidden World, opened to $55 million back in 2019. This remake could beat that by almost $30 million. For a remake, that is a huge jump. With a reported budget of around $150 million, opening to over $80 million domestically puts it on a very solid path towards profitability. In fact, Universal is so confident, they've already slotted in a sequel for June 2027. Now let's shift to the other side of the coin, the audience reaction, which is where things get truly staggering. Forbes dives deep into this. We already knew it got a stellar A cinema score from people polled on opening night, but the Rotten Tomatoes audience score? It's sitting at a massive 98%. To be clear, the critic score is still fresh at 77%, which is good, but the gap between 77% and 98% is significant. And here's the kicker. The original, universally loved, classic animated How to Train Your Dragon? Its audience score is 91%. That's right. According to the data, the live-action remake currently has a higher audience score than the original animated movie. That almost never happens. And Forbes points out something else significant. That 98% appears to be a record-high audience score among all of Disney's recent live-action adaptations of animated films. Forbes provides a fascinating list that really puts this into perspective.